Hooray! We'll go. Let's find. Where's my music? Where'd that go? I also need to bring it down. It's too. I am. I'm currently sick with something. Don't know what it is. Just found out. I picked up a bug or something. Ok, so... Okay, first doodle. Stokeape Dueling Lord Farquaad by Peppermint... Okay, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that, yeah. Yeah. La-la-loo-la-lay, eating lots of grass and hay. Okay, yeah, we're 8. Alright, this might take a little shuffling, but I've got an idea of what it is I want. Let's see now. Yeah. Am I doing this right? No, it needs to be steeper. Yeah, that'll do. Stoke completely yeeking out. I think I could, yeah, I could give that a shot. I don't know what. Yeek. Hello gamers. I'm yeeking out. Woohoo! Welcome to the wonderful world of Yeek. I hope you have a wonderful time. Welcome to the wonderful world of Yeek. Well, I forgot I have points. Well, if I'm the only one that yeeks, then who are you? I am you, but better. I am Yeek too. Oh shit! That is a problem. Fuck. Someone should probably stop that. Doom. Yeah, that's a good enough hand. Let's see, you've watched the only playthrough. I've heard snippets of it. I've seen... Oh, seen. I say heard. I've heard snippets of it. People send me little bits of only play stuff because they keep going, your humor is just like theirs, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, it is, but I don't really watch Let's Plays much. I just sort of, I listen to documentaries mostly, and every now and then they do come up with bangers like that, like the whole, what was his name? I forget his name, but one of them was like, hello there, friends. I'm Alex. Welcome to the wonderful world of Yeek. That made me laugh. They got some slappers. I do wish people would stop sending me clips, though. It's getting annoying. It's getting very annoying. I'm not a fan. I wish, just... It's pissing me off a little bit. Wow, you're just like them. Glad to hear it. Thank you. I guess. I think that's a compliment. Wow, you're just like a Let's Player. Yeek 4 does feel like Yeek 2, not gonna lie. It's one of the best Yeek-related stuff. I bet, yeah. I bet. Is there Yeek merch? It seems popular enough that it would warrant some kind of merch. For some reason, they get more stuff right than people who analyze the game. Huh? What, you mean the Let's Players or Yeek? Huh? I like that cat. The tubby white, the tubby white cat with black spots, and he goes, huh? I enjoy that animal. Makes me smile, smile, smile. Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Fill your heart out with light. I'm not very good at this. Oh, I see. Okay, they get more stuff. Right, I get the context now. They had a plushie. Oh, they had one. What happened? It got set on fire in the Great Fire of '86. The Great Fire of Sandown Clown. Oh, golly gosh. Did you know that... I wish a Did You Know gaming video did that. Just started up and it was just garbled nonsense. Did you know? What? Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks, dude. Okay, let's close enough. You're so wait, hold on. I think you can still buy it, but not quite sure. I also saw someone wear the t-shirt that Alex was wearing. No idea if it's official. They should make it official. I bet there's a lot of stinkers that would like that shirt. And I use the word stinkers in the literal sense. The people who don't bathe. And there's a lot of those. There's a scary amount of people who don't wash themselves. It's kind of scary. You're gonna catch a disease if you don't wash yourself. It's true. Take it from me. The smelliest boy of the group. I think they also re-released a few t-shirts. I cannot believe a stockade would say such a thing. You smell her. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 hee hee. Ho 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 hee 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 hee. Kicks down door. You smell. Ha wee wah wah. Runs outside. Wah wah wah. Big boy smells. Wah wah wah. If you found the fucking t-shirt, it's a buy on site. His t-shirts, I can't imagine it would be hard to find something similar. Because I remember his t-shirt being quite... I don't know, I feel like I've seen it in life somewhere, you know, in real. I've seen it in real someplace, but at the same time, maybe not. His t-shirt is a reference to the two brothers. You doubt it. You mean... Wait a minute, when you mean two brothers, what do you mean? There's a... I don't want to say it first, so you say it. I think we both know what we're talking about, but I don't want to say it. Two Brothers is the game the creators who worked on... Okay, good. Right, because there's something else called Two Brothers that... You know what, never mind. Never mind. Don't look that up. Two Brothers was their first game and Yeek is their second. Okay, gotcha. This makes sense now. BB! I did not know that. Gaming trivia! Did you know? Did you know? A baby de hibbity squawk wah he bow. Bow! Listen, I am yeek-pilled. Open parentheses, autism, close parentheses. I wonder if you could get, I wonder if you could get that classified. We can... Okay, me and you will travel to Zurich, the head of psychological research of the world, and we will plead our case to replace autism with the word yeek-pilled. I think if we have a good enough plea, we could make that happen. We could change the world one yeek at a time. I don't like this idea. Shut up, yeek-pilled. Dude, why do you think I want to be a professional psychologist? I'll leave it to you. Demote! Salsa. This is perfect. It's coming along quite well. They have a lot of merch. I'll have to get a full Yeek cosplay. Get a Yeek shelf. Get one of those, you know, those collectors that have those glass cabinets. Get a yeek cabinet filled with like a like a shrine. Get a yeek shrine. Fill it with all sorts of the yeekeries. I can time you out at any point. Admin Abuse. I'm not afraid to abuse my authority this time. Please don't. Thank you. That's the end. Please don't. Thank you. Okay, this bit's gonna be tricky. I need to draw Lord Farquaad's face, but it's squished. Okay, I suppose I could just do, like, the standard facial features and then come back and morph them to what it is I need to make it more Farquaad-y. More like Fuckquad-y. The Alex Egelsian plush is sold out. Fine. I'll do it myself. Whips out giant sewing needle. Pricks self. Fuck. Sewing's harder than I thought. Already know the basics of sewing, and your mother used to be a professional sew. A professional sew? Bloody hell, do you hear that? Oi, chat, look at this. A professional sewer over here. Oh, fucking hell. That's pretty cool, actually. I wish I could sew. That's one of the few basic skills I have not learned how to do. I think learning how to sew is, you don't need to be able to learn how to make a dress, but I think having a basic, like, being able to patch a hole is useful. I would like to learn some basic sewing, just so that I have the option to fix things myself rather than throwing it away and... Patching clothes and bags is not that hard. I can't imagine it is, but it's something I've never found the discipline to sit down and learn for some reason. Discipline. Lord Farfucker! Lol! Haha! I'm gonna have to redo that chin and bottom lip, but the basics are getting there. The basics are getting there. You kept your handbag on life support for like half a year. See, that's why it's useful, because you kept that bag alive for extra 6 months, where most people would just go, oh, that's a shame, and then throw it away. It's a useful skill. If a skill can save you money, it's useful. This is going well. Oh. Okay. Oh, oh. Fort. Okay, I need... I would like a large portrait of Lord Farquaad, if that's not an issue. If that's not an issue, I would like to take up residence in your beard. It looks ever so coarse, perfect for my hammock. Lord Fibbity? Lord Jiminy Christ! He looks kind of... Yeah, still have it, and you could start using it again, but you're afraid it's going to snap. Horse riding again. Oh yeah, there's always the what if. The what if it breaks scenario. Farquaad does not have ears in his model. That makes things easier. You could always transfer some sewing skills into stitching. And a wound if it comes to that. That's also true. That's true! You're right! I do have some medical skills. Some basic stuff. Like, I know how to dress a wound, but I couldn't stitch somebody up. I wouldn't know where to start or how. Because you could easily, if you don't know what you're doing, just shred up their insides. It's like, whoops, it's made things worse. I know how to disinfect without killing the area and dress a wound without it, you know, causing an issue down the road. I've had plenty of practice on myself, but I can't do much else. Very flabby. Now the problem with Lord Farquaad's hair is that it's black, so I'm gonna have to do some tricks to make it look like hair, rather than just some amorphous blob. It's easy to do in my art style. Well, let's say art style. In this crappy MS Paint. You does use different type of needle, but it feels like you can sew. You could definitely learn how to stitch. Okay, we're almost done with Farky Karky 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 Karky. 4 Karky keys. Brr. No, Jack, you better. I'm an electric fella. That's what I'm hearing. I don't think that's what he's saying, but... There's the classic t-shirt that Alex wears on the store. It's the most popular item they have. I'm surprised how yeekishly... The nose is wrong. How yeekishly yeek the yeek scenario is. I think the lips are fine. Your lips will just turn into jelly if you get punched hard enough, so whatever. There should be more puns in Yeek. Yeah, that looks more like Farquaad. You want to throw it out there that the Yeet community is probably one of the best, if not the best community that exists. I would not know. I'm too afraid to join communities anymore. I've been burnt too many times. I'm quite happy just being... I'm quite happy just looking in. I cannot trust anymore. Beep, 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 beep. Does Farquaad have green eyes? Never really looked. It looks like he's got green eyes. Farquaad. Eyes. Yeah, they are green. Never really noticed before. Okay, let's try to color this son of a bitch. I'm very proud of this. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, so good. Oh. I've never thought it would feel like this. Oh. Etc. Was that the one that everyone was comparing to Market? What? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I got worried then. I was like, the hell? What do you mean? No, it is, yeah. I love Farquaad. It's because of the chin. Farquaad has a big, meaty chin. Okay, because we're working with different angles here, I need a better color. Let's do the shadows first. Drawing shadows... I was going to say drawing shadows first is easier, but I don't think it is. It's easier for me, but it's because I'm a freak. Crazy comparing early Markiplier and modern Markiplier. Marky Moo. I grow up. He became old and was like, fuck. Shit's fucked, bro. Fuck. And now he stars in movies. What a... What a... What... What a... What... That's funny. The juxtaposition. You knew of Mark's brother before. Oh yeah, the brother who draws. The brother who comic. Humst. Sketty humskare. Sketty Markiplier humskare. Humpies. Welcome to the Humpies. We hope you enjoy your Humpies. Yes? Thank you. Let's put that there. Sketty Markiplier Humpies. Humpity hiddy hoo hoo. Skibbity hibbity 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 hibbity. Come on, you know the words. This might be too dark, but I can always change it. It's fine. Dong dong. Fuck, this music gives birth, holy shit. Hey, Ray. I think that should be fine. Again, if the color's wrong, I can always change it. Not a big problem. Yeah, that worked out just great. Nice. Might need some shading on the hair, but other than that, I think that's a very good... It's not bad at all. Farquaad getting fucking pummel. There's still some details I need to do, but for the most part, I just need to get the colours right. Did I say Markiplier or Farquaad? Farquaad, okay. My brain... My brain... Yeah, the auto brain. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Jesus. I fucked up again. No excuses this time. You're going to jail. No! You fucked up too many times, dickhead. This has come out really well. That was good. Background. You fight Lord Farquaad in space, don't you? So... That's a pretty looking space background, I'll take that. Just stretching a bit, doesn't matter if it looks crusty. Not bad. The final space battle pictured. I'm glad I made my face kind of just like... not quite there. I think I need to add some light spots on the eyes, but other than that, I think we're done with this one. Yeah, we finished. Very good. I would draw some slobber coming out of Farquaad's mouth, but I don't know. It's I don't know. Is that a bit too gratuitous? I think it's fine the way it is. I don't think it needs more. Where is my portfolio folder? I don't know why I call it that. I'd never show this to anybody. You know how social media has portfolio days? Could you imagine? Here you go. Just every every doodle I've done. This is what I do. Fuck. Every fat man all at once. Oh. I like to draw fat people. Gets cancelled. Gets cancelled, but then gets more followers than ever through the cancellation. Yeah. That's what would happen. Farquad Punch. I'm gonna put P-A-W-U-N-C-H. Punch. Let me just open my folder just in case it didn't save, because it's happened a couple of times. Nah, it's there. Cool! Goodbye. Let's take a look what the next one is. Next doodle is a goon from Shrek Playtime as Ogre 2 as Burger Andy. Fuck. Okay. I got the giggles. Fuck. I haven't thought about Burger Andy in a while. Holy fuck. It's you know when a joke has been forgotten for a while and then you hear it again and it's funny again? That's what's happening right now. I ate a worm to get on the bus. Come on, guys. And the door. It's so perfect. The video is so perfect. Because the door gets slammed on it and it just shows a reflection of him looking like this, just defeated. And then it drives away. Oh, I'm tearing up. Fuck. It's like a cartoon moment, but real. Oh, God. Okay, let's get to work. The goons from Shrek. They're pretty simple, but I need a refresher. Shrek, blue. It can be any. There we go. Okay, right, we don't... I know it's all pixels, but it's... It's the basic outline of the damn thing is what I want. Whoa. Well, hold on there, son. You're getting nervous. He looks like the worm he ate. That neck. I know it's just the door warping his image, but it's... Wormer Andy. Here's a joke. Would you still love me if I was Worm? Part 2 coming soon. You know we can cheat most of this. This is probably going to be a really fast one. Because, most of this is just straight lines because of the environment. Very little of this is gonna be the actual character, so we can just sort of... just do this shit. I would never love Burger Andy. Yeah, not even if he was a worm. Sorry. Sorry, all the burger stands out there, but whoa! Fuck! Okay, holy shit! Okay, maybe I. Did anybody else see that? Holy fuck! Oh fuck, that was scary. Lord Farquaad's face came in for just like one frame, just. Oh fuck, I'm a bit startled. Oh shit. Oh, that was scary. Very good. Hello, shots. Welcome. Yeah, we shouldn't go over there yet. We need to draw the character before we do the floor, but the rest is pretty much there. Just an outline of the environment, really. Okay, here goes. This will be super easy because the goon is just covered in stuff. Where's this music from? That's a good question. I'm gonna write what it says here and you do the rest because it's just giving me the artist and the name of the song, but it's not familiar to me. There, that's what the player's saying. What the fuck are you drawing, me dog? The goon from Shrek Playtime as Ogre as Burger Andy. It's a critique on how we live in society. How we live in an oligarchy or some shit. I don't know what people come up with. Joker. Big Andy Hours. Could you imagine he comes back? Welcome to the Big Andy Hour. I'm gonna eat a worm. And just... Thanks for watching me eat a worm, guys. Bye. I'd watch that. I make jokes, but I'd watch that. Fuck it. Who cares? Is that against YouTube terms of services? Can you eat a worm on YouTube? You can. We're eating. No, I don't want to think about that. Oh fuck! Think about nice things. Delicious vanilla cake. Yeah, actually, that did it. Yummy, yummy, delicious vanilla cake. With the softest frosting. And the tartest strawberry jam. Mmm. Yum yummers. Ding 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 ding. My theme when I eat the worm. Din 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 din. There are people eating live octopus. That's fucking mean. I wouldn't eat anything alive, I'd kill it first. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. Chowing down like a beast. I said that once to somebody and they got offended. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did wrong. No, I said somebody was chowing down like a beast, like straight up just like that. Because they had a big fucking pile of food. And they were going hog wild on it. And I was like, whoa, dude, you're chowing down like a beast. And he went, the fuck did you just say to me? He got mad immediately. I was like, what did I do? The fuck's your problem? And he just unloaded a bunch of crap on me that I don't know, maybe he was just having a bad day. I'm not sure. It was scary. What the fuck did you say to me? Punk ass bitch. I was complimenting you. It looks like you're enjoying your food. Fuck you. That's just people. No, it's not. No, it's not. If I was chowing down on a big fat gravy meal and somebody said that to me, I'd look up with them with all my potatoes and gravy in my mouth and I'd go spitting out food everywhere. That's what I'd do. Maybe the guy's insecurity made him think you were calling him fat. Yeah, that could work. You call me fat? Yeah. 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 I'm fat too, though, so, you know, let's be fat together. It's a wonderful thing. Love a banger. What's this music? Wait, this one or the one prior? Because I wasn't paying attention, I'm afraid. This one currently. This one, this is Echo the Dolphin, the Mega CD soundtrack by Spencer Nillis. Yeah, when Echo the Dolphin got ported to the CD, they redid the soundtrack, and it's you know what I'm saying? Can I get a hell yeah for when a soundtrack makes you go, oh, fuck. That's fucking vile. Had one dude trying to convert people to his political compass. Maybe that's just his superiority complex. Ew, yeah, beer. What? Happens more time than you think. I mean, there's too many good songs. Let's give this Goon Andy a mid-drift. There we go. Oh, the Goon has little eye holes. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't do his other shoulder. There we go. Oh. Oh, fuck. I need to calm down. Fuck. Let's go. The fuck? Oh, shit, that's funny. Fuck, I need to calm down. I hyperventilated too much there. Fuck. I got too excited. Holy shit. One of my games in the future is just going to be me blowing farts into the mic. You can count on it. British man almost suffocates while laughing at his own creation. British man. Oh, I'm a little British man. Beans and shit. What else do we like? I do like beans though, I'm a big bean fella. The queen. The queen. Good South the Queen. I think I've told this story before, but there was a guy in my city who, whenever he got super angry, he would start an argument and always end it with, "Good South the Queen." Like it was some kind of mic drop. It was really funny. I loved it. The arguments were always stupid as well. It was never about anything important. It was always some dumb shit. You think I actually never ate any beans? There's lots of types of beans. Beans, beans, the musical fruit. That's pretty much it. This piece is going to be very grey. This is going to look strange. I guess that's it. There you go. This is weird. This feels like some kind of like minimalist art piece you'd find in like a student expedition or something. Exhibition, not expedition. Do you like me some potatoes? I need to tell you guys about the potatoes I grew. You hate potatoes right now? That's a shame. Beans aren't really a cultural thing over here. Never really ate them. They're okay if they're done right. A lot of weird people eat them raw though, and they're like, these are shit. It's like, yeah, because you didn't cook them. You dip. They're not. They're not a vegetable you can eat raw. They'll. You know they exist here in Poland, but we never really bought them. I'm not sure if one can even buy canned beans over here. Never checked. Did you beat the Pokemon yesterday? I didn't! The fucking game keeps going! Spent fucking 3 hours on the final zone and it... Sick of it! I'm hoping Monday will be it. Your family has grown a bunch of veggies. I grew some tatties. I'm still growing potatoes. The first batch yielded quite a lot. And we're going to be eating it today with some sausages. I decided to pluck them now because the plant started to look like it was wilting for no reason. It has plenty of light and lots of like feed and water, but it just wasn't. It just didn't look healthy. So I thought, you know what, nip this in the bud, just pull it up, and it was great. I still have 3 potato plants on the go. One is looking like it's starting to look like the other one, but it's still got time. And the other 2 look completely fine. They're happy and healthy. We have a patch of shallots, which are like fancy little onions. They're like small onions you can eat. They're fun. They're looking really good. They're starting to come out of the soil, which means it'll be time to harvest them soon. We have carrots, but they're not going to be done until late August because carrots are slow-growing crop. And we have a bean shoot because last year we grew sweet peas, and they were great. You could just pluck them off the vine and eat them. You didn't need to cook them. They were great. So we're doing that again. And we have a tomato plant growing, which isn't really for me. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes, but me ma was inspired and she was like, I'm gonna grow something. So we have a tomato plant growing. So we got a lot of crap growing, a lot of free food. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to try these taters tonight. Because fresh, these potatoes are a day old. They're gonna be delicious. I can't wait. You would absolutely fuck up some salted potatoes made in a campfire. Fuck yeah, that sounds nice. Harvest is among us. Upon us. Nice. If I pulled out the potato plant and inside there was a little among us, I think I would just set the bush on fire. Like, well, never mind. I tried. Let's save this. I'll call this one Goon Andy. You know, I think if I printed this out and started sticking it around the city, I think it would cause panic. Because look at it. If you didn't know what Burger Andy was, and you saw this, you would think it would be some kind of social statement or something. People would panic. They'd be like, the fuck is this? He's got a phone in his hand. What's happening? Why is he wearing that? It is creepy. There's something uncanny about this piece. Let's kill it. Don't worry, I saved. I think you've recently started just eating a whole ass cucumber as a snack. That's good. Cucumbers are good for you. It is just crunchy water, but so what? Water's also good for you. Do it for the vine. It would cause another satanic panic. Holy shit. Oh my god, Pikachu's popular, quick. Blame the unfaithful. I don't know. People are crazy. The next doodle is the Woker and the Distractor teaming up. By Jackie Was Here. Now, I want to be absolutely certain here that everybody's listening. The Woker is not in reference to woke people, okay? The Woker is somebody who runs around, sneaks into people's rooms whilst they're sleeping, like, wakes them up violently and then runs away. Poor naming choice, I know, but very, very different. I forgot what the Distractor looks like. I'm gonna have to find him. I know I made him, but you can't stand cucumbers yourself for a very petty reason. The texture is too slimy. I get you. That's the same reason why I don't like raw tomatoes. Because you bite into them and it's just goo, and I'm like, bleh. That's why I have to cook the fuck out of them if I'm going to eat them. Blame the people with disagree. Oh, blame the people we disagree with. You prefer carrots? Carrots are my favourite vegetable. They're amazing. You can cook them in so many different ways. And not only are they a savoury veg, you can also make them into sweet things too. Not to mention they house a shit ton of nutrition in such a small space. And you can grow so many of them. I've seen a documentary of this man growing carrots. And the way he grows them is he makes it so that he has like a plot that's only vertically large. It doesn't go horizontally. So the carrots have no choice but to squish together like sardines. So when he harvests them, he has hundreds of them. Just... It's amazing. And I'm like, inspired. So I tried to do the same with mine. He's joking, the rainbow suit. You have no idea. Thank you for the clarification. I would have been super confused with the picture. No. The house, my house, and turn me orange. Right? You're so fucking right. You're absolutely fucking right. You know what? Disregard everything we just said. He's fucking nailed it. Where is the Distractor? The Distractor's an old piece. Where is it? Did I call him the Distractor? Did I even call it the Distractor? That's even worse. I don't even know if I named it correctly. Oh boy, here we go. because that since sometimes their senses are heightened and just cannot stand some foods. So a person basically not eat anything squishy like tomato, cucumber, banana, etc. That makes sense. But also, if you're not going to eat banana, give them me. I eat like a banana a day. It's my favourite fruit. I love it. You know, some people like that. But for you, it's just general pickiness. I mean, if you don't want to eat food you don't like, that's fine. It's whatever, you know. As long as you're not killing yourself. You know what I mean? It's like you refuse to eat anything. I don't think it's a problem. If it's just one item, who cares? It's not a problem. I used to know somebody who had a massive problem with it. Like, I would, sometimes you order meals and you don't get to choose whether or not there's something in the meal. So sometimes I would get given fresh tomato slices and I would pick them out. And he would lose his fucking mind and I'd be like, fucking, if it's such a big problem, you eat them. But no, he wouldn't do that either. No, it's the principle. It's like, there's no principle here, jackass. The vegetable's been paid for. I get to do what I want with it. I could throw it through the air if I wanted to. He was such a cunt. He was one of those people who, he was one of those people who didn't do anything. And whenever there was a problem, it was somebody else's responsibility to solve it. It's like, you know, you could do that yourself. Just pick up a shovel. No, it was always somebody else's responsibility. He was such a dick. I hope he's well. Bananas are hype? Fuck yeah. Cannot stand meat, that's why you're vegetarian. That's fair. I don't mind. You can still get all of the nutrition from... all of the nutrition that's in meat you can still get in some veg and stuff. So it's completely possible to live on veggies. I sometimes have veggie-only meals. I cannot find a distractor, I hope. Okay, maybe it's because I myself am distracted. So I'm going to take this moment to not look at chat and just try and find it. That's good music for this. Okay, the distractor is not in this folder. Oh my god, what the fuck? Chat. Holy shit. I can't get distracted right now. I need to keep going. Found him! I found him! There he is! The distractor! There we go. Now we can get back to it. Let me catch up on chat. So he was like a manager. So he might end up being one, the way he's going. He won't be happy though. I have been living like that for 5 years. Nice one, man. I'm glad, because some people who take the vegetarian lifestyle for whatever reason sometimes just don't stick it out. They don't really bother trying, or they don't bother trying to make it tasty or anything. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna commit to a lifestyle, you give it an honest attempt. Don't just like try it on like it's not a fucking suit. You can't just take it on and off like that. It's fucking, I don't know, annoys me. It's the lack of commitment that annoys me more. It's like fuck you, dude. Some people genuinely can't stand meat and they have to do this. Fuck you. You just try it on for a laugh. Fuck off. Dickheads. I'm at the point where I drew Rayman 900 over 900 days. Unbreakable streak. Maybe they decide that this life was not for them. Maybe. I don't remember the reason why I drew the distractor like this, but... Oh, I'm starting to remember why this guy is the distractor. Okay. It's... Him himself is distracting. So... You got an unopened letter. What's in there? It's not for you. You got a partial eaten sandwich, a chess piece, and a chessboard. So that means, is it from the board, or is it an extra piece? You don't know. A spring, they're always fun. A bee, and a chocolate bar and an inhaler. But that's not all. He's wearing odd socks, there's a mustard stain on his shirt, he's got a zit at the end of his long nose, there's a piece of green in his teeth, and his glasses are cracked, and he's deliberately made his haircut to look like a cock. And he's always twirling around and wrinkling his fingers. This guy's all over the place. He's very distracting. Let's do the distractor first, since how we have a reference. What was the request again? They're teaming up. Okay, I'm gonna... Don't really see an issue with people trying... No, trying it is fine. What bothers me is that they get into it because it's fashion. They're not doing it because it's like... It might make them feel better, or they've got a preference to a lifestyle. They see a celebrity doing it and they go, I'll do that. It's like, fuck you. You don't care about this at all. You just... a mess. The same celebrity starts saying, I really like to eat crows. You'll just start eating that too, because you don't think for yourself. To be a vegan, there's a wee challenge or something back, and we kind of looks like a mix of one doofus Rick and Rick and Morty and Markiplier. This is hell. I knew somebody who tried the vegan diet and ended up in hospital because they weren't doing it correctly. They did zero research and they ended up becoming anemic. So it's dangerous if you don't... It's dangerous if you don't fucking do it right, you know? It's... So diet isn't something to fuck around with. That's something I've always wanted to make clear to these guys. It's like... So I'm thinking about becoming a vegetarian. It's like, go for it. You know, lots of people manage to do it just fine. But then they go in and just, I don't know, just only eat, I don't know, lettuce. And it's like, you're not getting enough nutrients. You need to get other things in there, man. You're gonna pass out. They don't think about these things. You need the nutrient. It's not just the calories, it's what's in the calories. Baby. You need to have a varied diet. All the colors in the rainbow, not just green. There's like a new trend diet every month, and it's scary seeing all these TikTok kids try them and abuse their body. They need to be taught guidance about these things. That a diet is not something you can just play with. It's very important. You can't just flop around and be like, "Hey, it's fine." It's like you gotta be careful. Your diet contains 5 The word pickled pickles fucking broke me. My brain was like, those aren't supposed to be together! I just stopped. Congratulations, you fucking broke my brain. Your diet contained 5 pickled pickles, 1 liter soda, 5 singular Cheeto chips, and some some cables, so I get supercharged. See, that's a smart diet right there. That's all the things you need. Doing it right. It's kind of scary to see the only meat diet because they want to own vegan. I get it. It's like they want to stick it to them. Hey vegans, look at this. It's like you just eat meat, you're gonna get scurvy. You need some fruits and vegetables. The scurvy's not a fun illness. I remember watching this diet show, and I've stuck to a general rule of thumb when it comes to your diet. And the rule is incorporate as many colors as you can in your meal. Because it tends to be that different foods that have different colors tend to have different nutritional values. So if you can just get as many different colors in your meal as you can, that's good enough. And I've stuck with that plan for a very long time, and it seems to have worked well for me. So I try to get in the greens, the reds, the orange, the black, the white if there's any. Sometimes purple if I'm feeling jazzy. Calling them pickles or you pickle. I agree. I love getting food poisoning. Hold on. I also seen a way worse version of only meat diet, where people just eat raw meat. That's scary. No, thank you. I could. I think. I have eaten raw fish. I've eaten sushi. Or sashimi, rather. And it's okay. It's not like, wow, this is delicious. I much rather prefer cooked food. But if somebody like takes me out for it, I'll eat it, whatever. And I've tried a rare steak before. A friend cooked it for me, and luckily nothing bad happened. And I wasn't a fan of that either. So I've tried the 2 safe raw meats, and I'm sitting here like, I would much rather have some cooked duck, if that's not an issue. I fucking love duck. It's a shame they're so cute. They're so delicious though. I don't think I've ever tried, like, a big diet where I've just decided, you know what, I'm going to start doing X from now on. I've never done that. I think I've just, I think I've looked at my diet and gone, yeah, I could do with more vegetables or fruit or meat or whatever. Like lately, I've been eating a bit too much meat. So I'm going to start adding way more fruits and vegetables into my diet. And that's pretty much as far as it goes. I like to keep track of what it is I'm eating and then alternate. I don't think unless a doctor tells me to do it, then there's no strict things for me. If a doctor says, you're an idiot, you need to start smoking peas, I'm like, alright. You got it, doc. And I squeeze his ass and leave. Sashimi, sushi, etc. are made in a way to be healthy for you, not kill your body, but usually better cooked due to it not really knowing. Yeah, exactly. Luckily for me, the raw meats I've tried haven't backfired on me. But I'm not making a habit of doing it. You know, I tried it, but that's about it. I don't crave it. The meats I crave are often too expensive, like lobster and duck. It's a real shame. Fuck, they're good. Jesus. You gotta balance it out, or your body just shuts down. It would be a bad habit. You never tasted lobster or duck. Maybe for the better if they're so good. Lobster is a very unique tasting meat. It's not like anything I've tried before. And its texture is really appealing too. Because it's kind of crumbly but chewy. Not chewy as in chewing gum, but like bouncy. It's... what's it like? Hard to explain. I can't explain lobster. Lobster tastes like lobster. But I love it. But the rich people decided that poor people aren't allowed to eat lobster, so now it's super expensive for some reason. And duck, I just like duck. Duck is a super fatty meat, and it's just delicious. You have that fried, fuck me. fuck me. I just love it. Don't have it all the time though, otherwise you'll get titties. Hey Green, we're talking about meat. We're talking about meat. I tried crocodile once. That was interesting. It's not something I would ever go back to. But crocodile, that was another meat that I could not explain the flavour to. That was because people asked me. I tried a burger of it. Somebody made a pate, a pate out of the meat, and they were like, "What was it like?" It's like, I don't have any. There's no reference to. I don't have a reference to give you. It tastes like crocodile tastes like crocodile. But yeah, apart from that, my main go is fish and chicken. I prefer the lighter meats. Pork, to me, is really hard to do. Because if you fuck up pork, it's gross. It's just this chewy, bland mess. And unless you process the hell out of it to make it into a sausage or something, you're not gonna get anywhere with it. And to me, beef is whatever. I know some people, like, they're excited about beef. They're like, beef to me is like, hey, I'll take it. It's a good source of iron, I suppose. But, you know, it's not really something I do backflips for. There's a lot of expensive veggies too. For example, avocados are a bitch and a half to pay for. I'm glad I'm not a big fan of avocados. I tried them, but I didn't understand the taste of them. The taste and texture for me was a bit like, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of those. Gave it a shot though. I implore people to try new things. You never know. You might have a new favourite thing. A relative who is a farmer and a hunter once brought us some self-made reindeer patties. They were the most delicious meat you've ever eaten. Oh, I would love to eat some of that. I've had moose once. This is a long story, so strap yourselves in. This isn't just, oh, I bought it from the shop. No, man, I went on a fucking journey to get this. The journey wasn't to eat moose. It just happened. So, somebody I knew was going to Scotland for a laugh. And in Scotland, you can get a lot of interesting things because the laws over there are a bit more lax when it comes to what you can hunt and stuff. And there is a private reservation in Scotland! And in that private reservation you can hunt if you chose. And in this private reservation there happened to be moose. And that's what my friend hunted. He hunted a big fat moose, and then the company that you pay to go in to do that will help you process the meat. And the stuff that you don't want to take home, or the stuff you can't take home, gets donated to the local villages. So it's like it's a nice balance. They don't just waste it. So we brought home a couple of moose steaks. And he said, hey, do you want to come over and try some moose? And I was like, the fuck are you talking about? So I waddled on over, and he said, I got these 2 fat steaks. He said, one of them we can turn into whatever, but I want to save this to be just a regular steak. So I said, why don't we turn it into patties? So we got out his mincer and I think we made 7 patties out of this steak. It was massive. And I tried it. I ate moose, and I was sitting there chewing on this like, why is it salty? I asked him had the mincer been cleaned? And he's like, yeah, why? He's like, this is really salty. It's like, oh, you noticed that too? I was like, yeah, why is it fucking salty? Is it meant to be? Are moose salty? So we looked into it, and moose and other type of that kind of animal, the venison variety, have a chemical in them that requires large amounts of sodium deposits because they live in such high altitude areas where it's very cold and ridded. So if you if you plan to eat it, you've got to like soak it in water for a very long time to get the sodium out, and we didn't do that. We just straight up minced it normally and just ate it. Extra salty moose burger. It was okay besides that. It was alright. You would much prefer to eat a durian. Durians are delicious, but goddamn do they stink. Millennials are addicted to avocados. They shouldn't be. They're not. They're not. They're not particularly tasty. They're just kind of green and squishy, and you can stick them in guacamole. Rudolph running away like. Haddock is nice. I love haddock. Haddock is a good fish. Haddock place. Not a big fan of cod. Cod's kind of boring. Haddock place. Yellowfin. I know I've had more. Salmon. I've had monkfish once. That was delicious. At least didn't get food poisoning. I've only gotten food poisoning once. Actually, no, I've gotten it a few times, but it's never like destroyed me, except for this one time, and it was my own fault. I tried to make a fish pie, and I just wasn't paying attention to. I thought the oven was higher than it really was, and only the top cooked. So I thought, yum, it's finished! And I just chowed down, the fish wasn't cooked at all. And, you know, as you can imagine what happened next. This was a long time ago. You don't understand how avocados became all-in-one trend fruit? You tasted it, it tastes like nothing. Yeah, exactly, what are they? They're just this gooey green goo. From what I remember, they're not even that good for you either. They're not like a superfood. I mean, they're fine, nutrition-wise, but they're not the go-to. Maybe that's why, since it tastes like nothing, people can season it and do whatever they want. Yeah, but wouldn't you just buy something more cheap then? If that's what you wanted, like tofu? Tofu tastes like nothing, you could season that however you want. Scampi is banging. I enjoy scampi. I have a headache. Oh, I'm sorry, Pep. I'm sorry, Pep. I woke up with a bit of a headache this morning myself. I hope those things aren't related. I hope we don't have, like, synergy. It's kind of funny explaining to people that I don't eat meat, fish included, while living in an area known for its fish. You've collected some funny nicknames because of that. They make you fat. Avocados make you fat? Why would someone be obligated to consume a product of their hometown known for? You're just living there. Exactly. It's getting a bit better now. You got back up. You got back out of bed. Hell yeah. Progress. You're on your feet. Power to the people. After some explaining, I would fall in their memory and would remember that I don't eat meat. I don't think it's a big deal. The Banana Company War. The Nana War. The Banana Republic Colombian Banana War, which is still ongoing, by the way. Just because it's not in the news anymore doesn't mean it's not happening. It's crazy how a piece of fruit has fucking caused all that mess. Fucking crazy. I mean, I know it's good, but... Beautiful rice of pepper. I'm trying to think of a piece of fruit that, not fruit, just a piece of food that's just fun to talk about in general. Monkey always looking at bananas going, I don't care if these cause wars, they're delish. It's not my fault they're fucking killing each other over a stupid piece of fruit. I didn't do that. I wasn't even born. I think none of us here were born when it started. It's not... It's completely out of our hands. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not my fault someone's trying to deflect the blame. Listen, just because I've got 50 crates of bananas in my basement doesn't mean I'm the source of the problem, okay? Just because I spend £500 on bananas a month doesn't mean it's my problem, okay? I'm not committing to this problem, you are. By blaming me. I eat a lot of bananas. Yeah, not a lot, but way more than most people do. Like 1 a day, sometimes 2 if I'm feeling greedy. Avocados are very costly to produce and they leave quite a footprint on the planet. Let's fucking burn them down then. It doesn't sound like they taste very good. They're not good for you. They cost a lot of money to make and they burn the planet. Sounds like to me we got a justly genocide on our hands. Let's go find every avocado plant and burn it to the ground. Come on, guys. Let's go. It's like mosquitoes. Actually, no, mosquitoes is different. Somebody once said what would happen if all mosquitoes on the planet vanished. And it would actually cause a big problem because mosquitoes, as irritating as they are, provide quite a lot of food to a lot of creatures. If they just up and vanished, nearly everything would starve. Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately they're important. So we're going to have to live with them. Avocados, on the other hand, I don't think we need them for anything. I did see the monkey robbery pic. I'm gonna give the distractor an ass because that's his nature. He's distracting. There we go. Cool. Today is Friday in California. They're re-releasing a Shadow Neroid you need to conjure money and fast. Remind me to DM you later, Pep. Wink. Wink, nudge. They're also releasing a Moomin. Oh, I've noticed the Moomin popularity is spiking lately. Something's happened. They've always been popular, yeah, but lately I'm seeing a lot of Moomin merch and a lot of people talking about it. Has something happened? Has like something released, or is there something I'm not aware of? Nostalgia? It's the new 3D show. Ah, I didn't know that. My theory is we're getting a classic Pep theory. That's just a theory. A Pep theory. That's just my mother. New 3D show is taking hold. The English translation of 10 Moomin anime was uploaded officially to YouTube for free, and a ripple effect from lockdown comfort seeking. Yeah, that explains it. Shit. Cool, I'm glad. The Moomins need to moom some more. Did I see the Tomba news? I did. I'm going to buy them both. And then stream them both. Because I know how to play those games, and I think... I think people would enjoy somebody else playing them, because a common thing I've noticed about the Tomba community is that people want to play them, but the games themselves are... They don't seem to lend themselves to any sort of direction. And the climb to getting any progress in any of those games is a constant uphill battle. Nothing feels easy. And who knows if that's been done on purpose. But it does make a lot of people not want to play the game, because who the... You know, it's... Unless you've got a very specific taste, why the hell would you pick that up? Unfortunately, for myself, I don't know why, but I took to those games very quickly. I don't know what it is. I managed to beat them both in quite a good time. I don't know, maybe I'm a freak. Who knows? So it's, I'd happily stream them both. I was thinking about doing Tomba anyway, but now that the remaster's coming, that'll be a fun August stream. Those games are flawed as hell, but I think it's important. The 3D show is very subpar. I prefer the anime. There's 4 seasons already. Wow. You have all of the Virtua Fighter anime. Even the season 2 that never got released in the West. You got them both. There you go. It will be interesting to see someone play them as you didn't enjoy the gameplay yourself. The gameplay is weird. The gameplay of the Tomba games is... I don't know how to describe it. He feels... It's so strange, but he feels heavy and yet light at the same time. And it doesn't feel good. It's not like, oh, cool, that's it. You know, you just alter intuitively. It's like, it's not that simple. I don't know what it is. It's such a strange thing to explain. Unless you play it yourself, you're not going to know what the hell I'm talking about. That's the best I can offer you, is that he feels light and heavy. It's so strange, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. But in Tombi 2, there's a suit you can get called the flying squirrel suit. And every time you jump, he puts his arms out, and you hover in the air. And then you can daintily adjust your descent. And that makes all the difference in the world. It really does. But you don't have that luxury in the first game. In the first game, you either get good or you just don't play the game. And that's I think that's mean. I don't think that's when making a game, I don't think you should at any point just be like, let's make this difficult to control. It's like, why? But whatever. I'll have all the Tombi talk on... Is it August 1st when it comes out? The first remaster? I'll have all the Tombi talk on August 1st. The discussion will come very easily. The fuck? When we're playing it. I prefer Tombi 2 anyway. A lot of people shit themselves about Tombi 1, but I think it's Tombi 2. Tombi 2 has better music. The atmosphere is more unique. The progression is a lot more straightforward. There's equipment that would have been super useful for you to have in the first game, such as the flying squirrel suit. The boss fights are better. There's voice acting, even though it's terrible, but there's voice acting. I would say the only downside to Tombi 2 is that the 3D can kind of look a bit ugly sometimes, because the art style does not suit the type of shapes they chose for the models. They kind of just slapped a paint over it and called it a day. And it probably wasn't something you would notice on an old television with the scan lines, but now that we've got HD TV and you can see all the crust, oh man, that's gonna look weird. Okay, so now that we have the distractor, I haven't done his other arm yet because I want him to shake hands with the Woker. So we need him to look like somebody who could run around and wake you up. Okay, first of all, he's going to have a big mouth because he needs to scream because he wakes people up. He needs a big mouth. This guy has a huge flapping mouth. He's got a big flapping mouth and big flapping lips. Okay. He's going to have a Okay, I'm already a fan of this character. I'm already a fan. I haven't drawn the rest of him yet, and I'm already... I'm already on board. Yes. Okay, he has... He has an alarm light on his head that he can activate and deactivate at will. Because obviously, if you're going to break into somewhere to scare wake people up, flashing lights aren't going to help. So he can turn them off whenever he likes. But it's stuck to his head, it's not a hat. It's fused to his skull, he can never take it off. Okay. He's kind of dumpy in the upper department. He kind of dump, but it's all manufactured dump. Because this guy... Oh, thank you for the gift, sub. Hello, Rymom. An unfortunate accident made him this way. So he kind of dump, but he's done this on purpose because he wants to be as loud as possible. What happened to your sub? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. There it is. He wants to be as loud as possible, so he deliberately has a diet that fills him up with gas, so when he wants to wake someone up violently, he can belch and brap on command. This guy is disgusting. You don't want him anywhere near your house. But it's all in aid for getting that scare, you know, that he wants that response you get when you wake up from your sleep, that "Bleh!" He wants that. That's his goal. This is the worst character ever. This looks horrible. Imagine pitching this. Okay, I got a new character. This is not an appealing character. He looks so ugly. No one out there would like this. This is not good. Okay. He got... Whoops. He got that fat dump. Because like I said before, he's manufactured his body to make the most egregious noises. You know what? That's a bit too dumb. That's not even funny. I mean, that's funny, but that's too funny. We gotta reel it back. Wait, is he a slug? You know what? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hold on. Wait, no, we can't make him a slug. That's not good. Hold on, let me do... That's better. Okay, and he's got a big... he's got a big clapper that he uses to scare the children. Okay, and these two are going to team up. And you're going to ask yourself, why are these two teaming up? Because they have the same... Their goals match each other perfectly. He wants to wake people up in a violent way and then run away. But he distracts people. So, whilst he's away distracting people, nobody suspects that the woker is going to sneak up upon your bed and make the grossest noise ever to wake you up. It's the perfect duo. It is the perfect criminal team up. Okay, let me read chat. You know a couple of people. This looks like the concept art for some game made by Acclaim. You have dinner. Everyone's eating food today. Everyone's eating food. Also, I know you're looking at the distractor's hand, and it's not right, you know, because thumb facing that way, hands that way, also thumb facing this way, hands that way. It's on purpose, because he is the distractor. This is distracting to look at. Okay, the Woker has pale grey skin. GOG Summer Sale started and seems Summer Sale starts next week. He has big bushy red eyebrows. And he wears puke yellow clothing. That's his thing. So there it is. Oh wait, almost. There's a bit of... There we go. Done. The distractor and the woker. With a belt that says G on it. It's perfect. It'd be epic if I've made them kiss. They're not quite there yet. Their relationship is not quite there yet. They've only just decided to team up. They don't know. They don't know if they're compatible. The guy on the left looks like the guy from Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. I know who you're talking about, but I don't see it. Yeah, the Merlin guy. Okay. Distractor and woker. You've collected all the cocks. My cock, Mr. Freeman. Yeah, what is it? That's the voice did you guys know that was the voice they were gonna give Gordon Freeman? What is it? What is it, Mr. G? Man. I'm busy with my crowbar and such. But they didn't go through with it. So they made him mute instead. Look this up, this is real. Okay, what's the next doodle? Stokeape recreating the first Dreamcast sold picture. Okay, this one will be easy. This will be a nice easy one to end the day with. Hold on. Yeah, let me. I can cheat a bigger picture than that. I can cheat a bigger one. Give me one moment. Yeah, slightly bigger, but bigger nonetheless. Yeah, sure it's real. See, Pep confirms. I should stream another Looney Tunes game. Or Scooby game. Look at the happiness on his face. That was the first Dreamcast. The year is 1998 in Japan, and that boy right there got himself a Dreamcast and a copy of... One moment. A copy of one of these titles: Sonic Adventure, Soul Calibur, House of the Dead 2, Power Stone, Pen Triathlon, Mortal Kombat Gold, Trick Style, Ready to Rumble, Aero Wing, Nanako Grand Prix, Blue Stinger, NFL 2K, Flag to Flag, Millennium Soldier. That's it. Those were the launch titles for the Dreamcast. I should play Yeek. I don't want to play Yeek. I already tried to play Yeek with friends years ago and it didn't go well. I don't want to go back. Don't put me back. I think this person just bought the console. He probably bought a game later. You could go online with the Dreamcast though. You could go home, hook it up to the internet and surf the web if you wanted to. So I don't know. I guess I don't know what he was going to do. SpongeBob? What the fuck is that? It's a Dreamcast, Squidward. What do you think? What do you think of? What do you think of my SpongeBob episode? I think it's really going to take off. There's a massive update that overhauls the entire combat system. I don't want to play it again. I don't want to listen to these awful people have awful conversations about how much they hate themselves and each other. It doesn't matter if the gameplay is good. The characters are fucking trash. They're miserable. You played In Sound Mind. It's on sale right now. How would you describe its scariness? It could be more scary, but you are given lots of tools to combat the thing that harass you. So there are creatures and ghouls in that game that want to kill you, but you do get given weapons and other items, like magical items, to make them go away. So it could be scarier, but the game does give you the ability to fight back, so it depends on your resolve, I think. The game looks really interesting, but I wonder if it's too much of a pansy to give it a go. I loved In Sound Mind. It was a fantastic game. It had a really good story and an amazing soundtrack. But I'm trying to think. I don't know how much of a scare you can take, Pep. I don't know if I should recommend it. I would honestly meet it halfway with In Sound Mind, because I think horror games where you're allowed to defend yourself can still be scary, but at least you can at least you could have closure with, hey, at least I can bump back. And the thing is, there are different types of scares in that game too. That game explores a bunch of different types of phobias. So, I don't know. I want to say yes, get it, because it's a really fun experience. Overall, like, it's a unique experience to have. But I also don't want to say, yeah, go pick it up, and then, I don't know, make you uncomfortable. It's less than €2 on GOG, you might as well pick it up. Sure. I think, okay, In Sound Mind is definitely more of... In Sound Mind is definitely more of an adventure game than it is a scary game. It is an adventure game that is scary, rather than a scary game where you have an adventure. Because the parts I remember from In Sound Mind the most was the traversing, and the exploring, and the uncovering of truths. The scary parts were second place. They happened, sure, and when they happen, they're a good set piece. But it's not the main crux. Absolutely not. So I'd say 50-50, honestly. I'd say it's halfway. I recommend In Sound Mind for anybody. It's a good game. Thanks for the info. I tried my best to not spoil it. I was fumbling. I was like, fuck, I need to... I don't know how to explain this without giving away anything. Okay, well, I missed a bunch explaining that. Where am I? The Dreamcast browser was faster than most PCs at the time. It really was. You think of just that one South Park episode, the story was deeper than you think it is. I like South Park sometimes. Sometimes South Park has a really good episode and I'm like, you know what, that wasn't too bad. And then I watch it again and I'm like, the fuck was that? It's that show is very strange. It's unreliable. Overall, I think it's decent though. I mean, there's a reason why it's been going for almost 30 seasons. But sometimes it do things, and I'm just like, that's not funny. And you can't really blame it either because it's a satire. So you kind of just have to, I don't know, take it. Which a lot of celebrities don't get that. South Park made fun of me! Sue them! They go to court. Your Honor, South Park is a satire. Oh. Okay, you get to go free. Because freedom of speech isn't dead yet, as much as they'd like it to be. Which Sega game is this from? This is Burning Rangers, and the song is called I Just Smile. How did you know this was from a Sega game? I think you're getting the ear for it now, Pep. It has that sound. Yes. Yes, Pep is learning. It's working. They have that sound. Kill one of us. One of us. You still need to try that Coop Patch fan thing they did. I keep meaning to I keep forgetting about that. You're right. That is something we should pursue. I say we as a collective. Yeah, somebody's making a fan remake, re-release, conversion. I don't know what you call it, but somebody's tinkering with Burning Rages to make it like a PC compatible thing. It's hard to convert Saturn games into anything though, because of how the architecture is. It's very complicated to use. And they did that on purpose though, because they didn't want people to pirate their games, and it worked. No one could pirate Saturn games for another... It was... When was it? 2008? No. 2006. 2006 someone worked out how to pirate Saturn games. And then the hardware got debugged in 2014. So quite a long time. It took the community a very long time to figure out what the hell the Saturn was all about. The Saturn. The suggy Saturn, yeah. Sonic birthday on Sunday, do you think? I think it will. I think because they'll do like a Sonic show or something. I think they'll reveal it then. It's too perfect. And if they don't do it, then they missed an opportunity and they should be punished. And I will punish you. The dusters you ordered arrived, so you're just cleaning your fan, hell yeah. Yeah, it's a good time to get the fan out if you're living in the Ook. The heat has caught up. We've had a relatively cool summer, but now the heat has caught up. It's 22C right now where I am. And oh boy. Coop was supposed to be in the game, but it was cut before launch, but some madman has somehow managed to get it to work. Still a bit rough, but he's working on smoothing things out. God bless. Is this Sonic music? It is! This is, the Ark. Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, it was, it's over now. What the fuck? Is someone talking to us?
I'm missing my skin, my nose, my hair. I'm missing every vital part a person needs to live. But I'm still moving on. No, maybe it's memories that keeps me going. Maybe the good old times are chirping like crickets in this cage of bones. Summers were best when shadows were short and the air was thick. Sitting on the shady porch with an old guitar, picking the old tunes and flipping over the June bugs as they landed on the porch. They're watching the young ladies in their cotton dresses cool their feet in the creek. The boys walk by with their poles and hooks on their way down to the fishing hole. So hot, the dogs lay under the houses, paws twitching in their sleep, chasing rabbits in the cool world of dreams. Just sitting with a jar of sunshine tea, God's own dew in a bottle, watching the sun pass over the trees. You know, Mama might make a pie later on when the sun's gone past the world again. She's got blueberries laid by. You know, it's good for a man to sit in the shade, feeling the heat in the marrow of his bones. And when the sun goes in, it's good to sit with your kin and friends, talking slow, singing low, waiting till it's cool enough to lie down. Now here's what I believe. The night might be full of sudden storms, and clouds as big as planets might hide the stars, and the moon might hide its face from every living thing. But we all will lie happy in our beds because we know that morning will come again and the sun will rise once more. Yes, sir. The sun will rise once more.
That was nice. I don't know where that was from, but that was nice. It's time for the anthem. It's time for the braps. The bro premium brap. I think it was from Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, but I'm not sure. I know it was from Mr. Bones, but I do not remember that at all. Was that? I need to look into that later. Whoops. Fly the Sega flag. You're getting new glasses on Monday, so I'm going to give yourself permission to draw this weekend. In all likelihood, I'll be rendered incapable of working for a couple of weeks whilst your brain gets used to the new lenses. Oof. I hate getting new glasses for that very reason. Hey, these new lenses will help your eyes. Oh, by the way, you're blind for 2 weeks. Oh. Is there an option where I can't have that? No! Get out! Whee! And they just kick you out that shop. You always struggle with just getting used to the shape and weight. It is something people don't talk about, but when you get new glasses, there is like a period of adjustment because it's a new thing grafted to your face, and you're gonna have to like this is a real thing, but your face molds to the shape of your glasses. It's very, very slight, but it does. It's kind of like a brace in a way. Bracing myself for a crying fit. Oh, no, don't. Ramen music. I had some ramen last night, it was awful. I fucked up the measurements. So it just tasted like water. I was like, fucking fine. Whatever. So I just ate it and... Yeah, I had some ramen yesterday morning, but it was too spicy. That's the biggest problem for me when it comes to ramen. It's always like... It's like, oh, it's mild, and then you eat and it's like... The fuck? It's like mild by Japan's standards, sure. Fucking hell. Stuff as hell. It tastes good, but your mouth hurt. That's... that's pretty much just... That's a review for most things I eat. It tastes good, but my mouth hurt. Any way we could make this not mouth hurt? Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Woohoo! I wonder if they would have... Because the reason why they replaced the VA for Eggman is because he died. You know, he was gonna be... I think... Which Sonic game is the first one Mike Pollock is in? Is it Sonic Heroes? I forget, but I'm pretty sure he was, like, listed to be in that game. And then he died suddenly, and they were like, shit, we need a new Eggman, quick. So I always wonder if he had, like, not had any medical problems, would we still have him? He died in the middle of the game. He definitely was in Heroes, but still forgot. He died during making it. He did. He was going to be the hero Eggman. I liked him as Eggman. I did. I thought he did a good job. But I also like Mike Pollock too. He does a good Eggman also. The voice of SA-1-2 Eggman was also in Blue Stinger. He played a character called Dogs, and you can hear it. You can hear it. It's funny because when you hear him acting as Dogs, you can hear the Eggman inflection sometimes. It's like, there he is. There's our guy. He's waiting to get out. He just wants to do Eggman. Okay, we need you to play this character called Dogs. He's a sailor. And he's like, okay, yeah, I can do that. just let him do the Eggman voice. That's what he wanted to do. I like to imagine sometimes if he had survived all the way up to Shadow the Hedgehog creation, because then the famous lines like get a load of this, but in his voice. Makes me smile, smile, smile. Fill your heart with light. It's like Skeletor VA. You hear it in everything he does. Exactly. It's in him. It's part of his voice. You think he's been recast anyway? Because if you recall, Sega demanded during the making of Shadow that the voice cast to be... Oh, I see. Oh well, that's a shame. That would have been funny. Get a load of this. Just wouldn't be the same. It does have Clonoa vibes. I was just thinking that. It do have the clonker. So either anime voice for the games or game voices for the anime. I see. They wanted to simplify it. That makes sense. I can certainly respect that. Wanting to simplify your business just makes sense. Why make things more complicated than it needs to be? Especially when you're spending that kind of money. Just give the same guy the same check as everybody else and just be slappy. Hey kid, be slappy! No? Whoops. Hey kids, remember, don't... I can't take credit for that joke. That's a morphed joke from a UK comedy show called The Mighty Boosh, and one of the older episodes, there's this monkey, I think, living in the trees, and the episode's about to end, and the monkey looks at the camera and goes, "And remember, the moral of the story is never look," and it cuts to the credits. Makes me laugh. Wait, which show? Mighty Boosh. It was a British comedy show that had 3 seasons, and it was made by some strange people. You don't know that one. The Mighty Boosh is a fucking trip, and I don't use that word often because I really think using drugs to describe a creation is a little insulting, but the Mighty Boosh is... it's like a dream. That's the best way I can describe it. The Mighty Boosh is written like how dreams play out. Very weird. Very wobbly. That's the best that's all I got. I can't... And it's got its funny moments. It's got a gorilla in it. I guess that's a... My reviews. It's got a gorilla in it. I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking of just doing Steam reviews where it's just a few words. It has a gorilla. How come is that? Oh, there's the tiniest bit is up there. Because everybody's doing these massive long Steam reviews and I'm just sitting there like, why is it? I think as long as the product resonated with you in some way, I don't really see why you should leave like 2 paragraphs worth of information. So if something you just liked, you really should just be like, hey, you know, there's a turtle in it and you can ride it. That's kind of cool. I saw a Steam review once that fucking... I remember it making me laugh super hard at the time, but remembering it's not funny at all. But, it's Steam reviews that tell a story of what happened to, like, the person, and they'd start talking about, like, I booted this game up, and, I don't know, I stubbed my toe, and I got up to see if my toe was okay, and my cat was underneath me, and then I fell down the stairs with my cat, and when I reached down at the bottom, the door was wide open, but my pants fell off, and then my... It's stuff like that, and I read one of those once, and I just fucking creased. I was like, what? This has nothing to do with the review at all. I don't know. Fuck. Anyway, that's... Oh, wait. Damn, I was going to put little faces on... I was going to put tiny faces on these. Yes. There you go. Done. You don't mind longer reviews, though. Often they can be overly detailed. I think there's a nice length through a review. I think a couple of paragraphs is enough, honestly. It's meant to be a review, not a walkthrough. You know, it's... We don't need to recap of specific story beats unless there's some... Exactly, that's exactly what I'm just saying. It doesn't need to be a fucking... Oh, what's it called? What is a type of review where you go over a book that already exists and you review it as if it was new? That's something people do in academia. I forget what it's called. I forget, but it's kind of like that. Unbiased? No. No. Well, let me save this. A review is biased no matter how hard you try. You cannot escape it. Because even if you choose to omit all personal information, the review is still biased because you chose to do that. That's something we tried to get into somebody's head once when they were in the course. It's like every information, all, is biased. You cannot make it clean. So it's up to you to sift through the crap. And it's not a problem, it just, you know, because people exist, that's just how it be. Let me look this up real quick. It's doing my noggin in. A review of a paper. A review of a paper that already exists. It's not a literary review, that's not what it's called. A peer review, that's it! A peer review. P-E-E-R. Peer review. A peer review is examining a piece, a document, a book, whatever the fuck, and you're going into it as if it's not published. So you're going into it as if it's a fresh piece of information. And it was kind of fun doing that, because sometimes you were given documents that were from the 30s, and you had to pretend that was made right now. And it was fun, because it was like you could see all the mistakes that were made, but because it was made back then, no one gave a shit, because that kind of strict policies just didn't exist yet. But anyway, enough of that. I think we're done. I've saved all those pieces. Yeah, we're about done.